Merry meet everyone. This is your High Priestess Lady Lisa, and you're probably looking at the video like, oh, she don't have all those fashion stuff all over her face. We can finally see her. We see the pink, and we see the purple, and we see the green, and we see all the pretty colors finally. Okay, so yes, this is my second video today, but I had to get on here and do this video before I go relax, watch a movie, do a meditating bath spell, and then go into spell casting. So again, I teach traditionally as a natural born white witch, now a high priestess. I taught the way I had been taught since I was 5 by my ancestors. Now, of course, candle magic, these type of candles are new. Not so new, but when you're taught traditionally, they're new. Okay, because back in the day, if our ancestors worked with candles, they worked with regular candles, because really, it's not the candle, it's the magic and the intent that goes into the candle. That's why I'm always very specific about telling people, okay, yeah, it's okay to work with this candle because it has the writing on it and it has that color in it. But really, you can make a white candle hexing and you can make a black candle good. I have hexing candles here now that are yellow. I have unhexing candles here that are purple. 2 different color purples. So what I'm on here to discuss, whether you believe this or not, whether you agree with it or not, it's totally up to you. You have every right in the world to agree or not to agree. Again, I follow many witches on social media and on YouTube, and I don't agree with everything that they say, but I don't give a thumbs down either, because it's just old and corny. People don't do that nowadays, okay? So, out of all the spells that I have done in my lifetime, when I've worked with candles, especially these type of candles, which this is a control candle, which is considered a hexing candle. I have never, ever had one bust. Now, I've had chime candles, whatever you want to, however you want to pronounce them. I call them chime candles. I've had them in little, candle glass holders, and the glass holders always bust wide open, no matter where I get them from. They just crack wide open once the candle's done burning. And it's from the power and the energy in the room, in my coven, and coming from me, and the spirits in my room, and everything that goes on. I never had one crack like that. See that at the bottom? Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I am a witch who works with the light and the dark, okay? I'm also a psychic and a medium. I do plenty of readings and plenty of parties, and I have a very successful group on Facebook. This candle I did for somebody in good faith, meaning the donation that was supposed to be given and applied to my father's cancer GoFundMe was not applied. I went into my ritual. I did the unhexing candle for this woman, and she ignored me, and then she inboxed me, had a lot of excuses, and then said that she was going to pay for it again, and then had another excuse, didn't pay for it, and then just totally vanished. So I went and I blew out the flame, and I redid the candle, and I hexed her, because I felt, number one, excuse me, you should have had the common courtesy to inbox me or call me or email me and say, listen, I'm so apologetic. I just couldn't come up with the money. Because being a witch and a psychic, I already kind of knew, but I was giving her the benefit of the doubt. But after she started coming up with all the excuses, and I tuned in, and I just knew she was lying, and I tuned into why she was lying, and I read her energy, and I felt it, and I was just like, oh, listen, woman, you're just way too old to be playing all these games. You could have just been a real woman and just been like, listen, I apologize, and you know what? I would have accepted that. But the 19 excuses and the 19 lies, knowing that I'm psychic, I took that offensively. I took that as an insult. So I blew out the flame, which blew her magic away. She was hexed prior. So that magic was gone. So then I reworked it, and I myself hexed her. If you did a candle like this on somebody that you wanted unhexed, and you had all this black, excuse me, braces are hurting. You had all this black, if you can see, I'm sorry, the lighting is bad. If you can see all this black, and then you had an explosion at the bottom, if you were unhexing somebody, this would mean the candle magic was destroyed, and the candle would have to be reworked and redone. The hex was too powerful. Okay? Meaning that you would have to work with something stronger, which would be the doom candle for me. I really only work with the doom candles, but they weren't in stock at the time from where I get them at. But because this was reworked and it was a now hexing candle, the power and the energy from the anger of being misled, lied to, and everything else, when I did nothing to this woman but try to help her out, had her a reader in my group, and was actually trying to help her in tune with her gifts and open up and try to be more comfortable with herself and unhex her at the same time. I put so much power and anger into this hexing candle that it busted at the bottom, wide open. And when you're hexing somebody, if you get all this black, this means that they got the juju of all juju, the whammy of all whammy. Now, you might say, this woman's proud of that. No, I'm not proud of it. No, I don't abuse my powers. Because if I abused my powers, anybody that got in my way would get it. Mother Universe knows that I am a kind, loving woman who would help anybody. That's why I have everything that I desire. So much to be. But what we're really talking about is reading of this candle. And yes, you do have to read your candles when they're done burning to quite understand them. Now, me being a traditional witch, well, and the whole bottom just fell out. Me being a traditional witch, I don't go by all these lines, these gutter lines and stuff. I wasn't taught like that. I'm not saying that if you do, you're wrong. I don't. All this stuff doesn't matter. The only thing that I go by is the white or the black soot and how far it goes down and how far it doesn't. So again, if this was a unhexing candle, this would be completely destroyed and would have to be reworked. Either try it again with the same candle. I wouldn't prefer it. Or go to the most strongest candle, the last resort. But because it's a hexing candle, it means that, again, so much power and energy and intent was put into this candle that she got the whammy of all whammies. I don't believe in karma. I believe karma is a label. I believe it's something a man made up or a woman made up. There's no way that there's karma, because there's too many good people in this world that get bad, and there's too many bad people in this world that get good. There's too many people that get away with stuff that shouldn't, and there's too many people that get blamed for things that didn't do anything. There's no karma. It's the result of what people do. They do things in life, and they either get caught or they don't. It doesn't come back around. History repeats itself if you wake up every day doing the same thing, which is called insanity. When you wake up every day doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's insanity, and that's called repeating history. History repeating itself. No, there is not karma. It's a lie. It's a label. It's erased from my vocabulary. And again, you don't have to agree with it. Now, I don't abuse my powers just because I can. That's not who I am. I do way more light work than I will ever do dark. I am a good, sincere witch who will help anybody out. I always get the worst end of the stick. Always. Always, always, always. But guess what? I'm still blessed. I'm still grateful. I still have everything I need and want. And I still wake up every day blessed with everything that I want and need, despite who hurts me. But this lady just went a little bit too far by insulting me. So, since I yapped and yapped and yapped when I should be in relaxing and watching a movie, if this was an unhexing candle and you had all this black and it broke open anywhere on the candle, you must redo the work. It did not unhex the person. Bad, 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 bad. But this just comes back to show me how powerful that I am, how badass I am, when some people don't believe it. And they don't have to. They don't have to believe nothing I say. They don't have to believe anything about the reading of this candle. They don't have to believe in hexing and unhexing. They don't have to believe in any I'm saying. It's totally okay. It's okay. But because this is black and it broke at the bottom because it was a hexing candle that I did, it was a success. And not only was it a success, it was so freaking powerful. Let's just say, oh well. I can't help it. How can I put it? I believe that a lot of things are mean in life. Taking things that don't belong to you are mean. Lying to people are mean. There's a lot of things that people do in life that are mean. And you could consider hexing people mean as well. But you can consider what she did to me mean as well. And then you might sit back and say, well, just because she did that to you doesn't mean you had to go and get revenge on her. And yeah, some of that is partly true. But guess what? I did it. And I sleep well at night. Because I'm turning 43 tomorrow. Happy birthday to me. And I've done way more good in my life than I have ever done bad. Despite all the bad that has been done to me. And I will still continue to go on and always do more good than I will do bad. This I don't consider bad. This I consider giving it back to her. That's it. Giving back to her what she gave to me. No, that is not karma. She chose to do what she did as a result of her own free will, and I chose to do what I did out of my own free will. That's not karma. That's free will. That's a choice. So, before I keep yapping and yapping and yapping, because I got a bad habit of doing that, I got a birthday tomorrow. So, probably thinking, what did I really learn from this video? Well, if you sit back and you think about it, you actually learn pretty much. If you think about karma, you're going to realize there really isn't no karma. And then when you sit back and look at the candle, you're going to sit back, and I wish I had a hexing candle that it was a success to show you, but if you sit back and look at the video, you're going to see the signs you should look out for when you're unhexing and you're hexing, okay? Because hexing can look like that and be a success, and unhexing can look like that and be a total disaster. With that being said, it is Monday night. It's chilly in Philly. It's your lady, High Priestess Lady Lisa, saying good night. Sleep with the angels. Love and light to you. Peace and blessings. Protection and angels. And until my next video, I shall see you soon. Love and respect. And I love you all. And don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell button, and give me a thumbs up. Oh, I got black stuff on my hands from that candle. If you didn't like the video, you don't have to give me a thumbs down because you got a thumb. Just keep on scrolling on by. If you want to leave any comments below, as long as they're not negative, because I will report you, please do so. If you would like me to teach on another video, write what you want me to teach. If you want to know more about a candle, please ask me so. I'm teaching traditionally. Been doing this all my life, and this is what I know, this is what I believe in, and this is what I'm teaching you guys. So, I love you guys. Bye.